Hello there, I'm Sandra Smith. I'm an energy therapist, and today I'm going to share a lovely technique with you that's called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, also known as tapping, because we are tapping using our fingers on the body. It is known in various formats. I would have been trained initially, I would have done my training in a classical form of EFT, which was originally developed by the gentleman who created EFT, Gary Craig. I will do a separate video on the whole background and understanding and more details and sharing knowledge and information on where you can find more details if you'd like. I also run little workshops on it as an introduction to have an experience of it and all the different ways you can use it, as it's very flexible, very adaptable, which all the techniques I like to use are, in that they will adapt to your own lifestyle, your own needs, and whatever you need to work on. So once we teach it, or I like to teach it after people, I always say go and try it on all kinds of things, because it works on lots of things: phobia, stress. It actually is a great tool for learning how to raise your energy level if you're feeling lacking of energy, and it also helps to relax the body. Great for stress and anxiety, great for exams, great for also for interviews or anything like that, and also great for if you're feeling overwhelmed or energy levels are hyper. It also is a way of lowering and hiring. So there's two ways of using it. There's many ways of using it, but that's the main aspect of its using this particular technique. So really, it's an introduction video now, just to show you one version of it to begin with and how to practice it. And I'll run various videos later on then for dealing with a particular aspect where we focus on a particular issue or problem or something positive even. I'm also a positive EFT practitioner, so yeah, there's lots to it. So as I said, I use a version called Heart and Soul EFT, which I connect in with, I find much simpler and nicer form to use, which was further developed by a lady called Sylvia Hartman in the UK through the Guild of Energists, who I would have trained and done my teacher training with. So that's all in a separate video for details and information, but this is just to give you a starter to try it out and see if you like it, and then you can take it into more details. So to begin with, it's great to experience these things. So always beginning with is placing our hands on our heart, and we take 3 deep breaths in, with, at this point, heart breathing. So what we're going to do is set an intention, and this is what you do at the beginning. Is you could tune in with yourself, how you're feeling, depending on what you're working on. And for this one, and as a practice, we'll do relax, release, and let go. So that's what we're going to focus on. We're focusing on relaxing, releasing whatever's going on with us, and then letting go. So it's a great one to begin with and start. So at each breath, when you take a deep breath in and when you release, you say the words relax, release, and let go. So I'll do a practice round and I'll show you the different points and how it works, and then we'll do a few more practices in it to see how you get on. So hands on our heart, 3 nice deep breaths, and taking a breath in, and on the out breath, relax, release, and let go. And if possible, say it out loud. It has a more powerful effect. You can say it in your head if you want to. I'll explain the different ways of doing it. And again, breathing in, relax, release, and let go. And then once more, relax, release, and let go. Now, for this part, we're using our hold of our hand, and we're tapping at the top of our head and the highest point. You can use various ways, but what we're tapping that we will have contact, but we're not going to tap ourselves so we knock ourselves out or make damage to ourselves. So it's just purely contact with the meridians on the top of the head, which there's a few, and if you use your whole hand like this or your fingers, you will reach the meridians. So And energy always follows intention. So don't worry of finding the exact point of where it is. And what we do, because we say words and we focus on our breath, we don't worry about how many times you need to tap, because there's a lot of different ways of doing this. But this is, as I said, the most simplest and relaxing and form that I find. So we're tapping on our head in a gentle motion, but we're making contact. And we're taking a breath at each point. So we breathe in and we say the words relax, release, and let go. Grand. So the next point is in the center of our forehead. So for this, you can use 3 or 4 fingers and just tap in the center of your forehead. It's your third eye if you're familiar with the chakras, and we're working on the forehead and the third eye chakra. So again, what we're going to do is you're going to take a breath in, tap on the point, and on, then relax, release, and let go. And again, that's at that point. Now the next points are actually the end of your eyebrows here. So you can use both, as we have 2 eyebrows, you can use your fingers and tap gently on either, or there's a lovely way of using these 2 fingers, and if you go that way, or if that way if you were asked to, and you tap on both points. And again, don't worry about finding the point, because the point with the intention is set and you'll go there. So again, we're just taking a breath in, tapping gently on your face, and relax, release, and let go. Now we're staying on the eye, because we have a few points around the eye. So again, you can use 2 fingers or you can use 1. Two fingers on this is always handy, because you're bound to reach the little spot that you need. And these are acupuncture points as well. So just on the side of the eyes here. And again, because it's the eye area, you don't do yourself any damage by going very rapidly. We're just doing a gentle tap. So you can do both eyes if you want to, or if you still like to feel your hand on your heart, you can use one or the other, whichever you're prone to. There's no right or wrong, it's whatever's comfortable. And again, we're taking a breath in and relax, release, and let go. Great. And then the next one, again, you can use 2, 3 fingers, and just under your eyes sockets here, just on where the bone is. And again, you have two eyes and 2 sockets, so you can use one depending on which way, or both. So again, with a nice deep breath in, and relax, release, and let go. Great. Now we're down to 1 hand, so you 2 or 3 fingers is great. So we're just going to tap gently on just below the nose and above the lips in that little groove. If you have the little 1 finger, you can do that way, or if you use the 3 fingers, it's good to bound to reach the acupuncture point. So again, taking a breath in, relax, release, and let go. And then the next point is on our chin, so just in that little natural point of where your fingers will go and join where they need to be in a little curvature. If you'd like me, have a little curvature there. So again, on a nice breath in, relax, release, and let go. Now again, we're going to have two hands, 2 fingers with 2 collarbones. So there's just like a little little indent here, where you just tap on the side here, just under the collarbone, just so that you could feel a little bone there. And again, not to worry exact pointing, you'll find it, and just go where your body wants to go. It's your fingers on your body. So again, and a breath in, and then relax, release, and let go. So that's great. So next we're going to move on to our hands, and you can do both hands or whichever hand is easier. Again, no right or wrong. So we begin with, we just tap on the side of our nails, just a nail, and tap gently. And at each point, we're going to tap on the side of the nail for each finger. And again, we're going to take a breath in and say the words. So relax, release, and let go. And then their next finger, and a breath in. Relax, release, and let go. and the next finger with a breath in. Relax, release, and let go. And once more, the next finger, breathing in, relax, release, and let go. And down to our little baby finger, and we're breathing in, relax, release, and let go. And the last point is the karate chop. So we just do it here. We use all our hand and the side of our hand, and taking a nice deep breath in, relax, release, and let go. And that's one round of tapping. And then we return to where we were. We take 3 deep breaths in, relax, release, and let go. And we tune into how we are. So that's a practice round. So in all, we go top of the head, begin with our 3 breaths in, saying what we're working on. We start on the top of the head, our forehead, our side eyebrows, side of the eyes, under the nose, on the chin, on the collarbones, down through all our fingers with the side of our nails, and then the karate chop at the end. And then if you were doing it, you would continue on from the karate chop back to the top of the head, and the forehead, and the eyebrows, side of the eyes, under the chin, under the nose, under the chin, on the collarbone, side of the finger, all the way down, and karate chop. And you continue until you feel comfortable that you want to stop, and when you stop, back where we started with 3 in-breaths. Tuning into how you feel at the beginning, even measuring yourself on a scale of, ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, how do I feel? And then do 1 or 2 rounds of tapping, and then tune in and see how you feel. It's a great relaxant, and this is a nice practice meditation or practice technique for you to try. And if you like this, come and join me for ones where we will work on a whole round just specifically on the tapping, and I hope you enjoyed this practice, and encouraged you to come back and try one where we will work on a particular one of de-stressing or anxiety or ease, and hopefully find you back here again. Thank you. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and come back again for another round, and I hope you enjoyed the practice. If you have any questions, please comment below, and I look forward to seeing you on my next adventure. Take care.